Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience you can count on. From Milky Way to Earth, everywhere there's internet, you can connect with Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Log on to our website www.eaglesfm.com. Follow and engage with us now on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja, Instagram at Eagles FM 1023. Download our apps on your Android and iOS stores. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Has anyone told you you can talk about your business on radio for just
20,000 naira?
Get a chance to talk your business for 25 minutes on The Entrepreneur. Mondays to Fridays, 3 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. For more inquiries, call
080-5919-8658. 080-5919-8658.
Hurry now.
While others are blabbing,
Total Dance.
let's fill you in with pure entertainment. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Wake up with the morning show. Weekdays 6 to 10.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Day is another time to have a conversation. ABJ, how you feeling this morning? Because I feel so good, I feel so strong, I feel so proud, I feel healthy. At least I am. Okay to say, faith is a substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So you've got to keep saying it, keep talking it, and discover that that wall that has formed a barrier is just a mirage, it's a shadow of itself. Well, that's what I'm doing. I mean, I'm claiming it, I'm talking it. And there is power in the tongue. This is Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show. This is how we start your day the right way. You're feeling it. Yes, I am. Okay. And it's a moving train, and nobody's going to be left behind for whatever reason. No, you will not be left behind. It is just a code. It's a code that we abide by. I mean, no soldier must be left behind is a code. So we've been taking you right there because you're a family member, you're an Eagle. And yes, we understand that. We don't take that for granted. No, we don't take it for granted. Now, it is 4 minutes gone past the hour 7. This is the way that we start your day the right way. So make sure you're hopping and tag along. Right now, let me greet you in a way that I know how to. I'd like to say in Nakwana, I'd like to say Karo, I'd like to say Agife. I would also want to say Olodudu. I would say Ningdeve. I would say Memorial Kill. In my dialect, it will be a Messiere in the language you and I totally understand. It is Una. Good morning. My name is Uduak Daniel, and yes, it's a beautiful Tuesday morning, 17 March 2026. Can you beat that? And we will just intimate you on some things that you ought to know. But just before I do so, let me also put it out there that this hour allows for us to look into the front page of Nigerian Nigerian newspapers, we like to call it the pages, but you say it is the newspaper review segment. Well, we are both correct, don't you think? And this one will lead us into the 8 o'clock hour, where my friend, brother, and colleague Alan Smith's going to be here. Sports on Eagles Wings. He'll be bringing it to you, all of the intrigues and everything in between in the sporting world. And he will be terminating his thoughts line at the 9 o'clock hour, when I will be taking over the baton. I'll be having a return leg, a comeback on here with politics and current affairs at the 9 o'clock hour with Eagles Outlook. And we will talk politics, we will talk current affairs, we will look into matters that are bedeviling this country and find a way out of the woods in this, right? Okay, that will take us to the 10 o'clock hour, and you already know there's going to be a commercial coming through, and on the flip side of 10:15 precisely, or 10:20, we will be having the General Open Banter. Hey, come on, the General Open Banter for 10:20 this morning. Feels good. I've got a conversation for you. You best want to keep your fingers crossed, because you don't want to miss this one for anything else in the world, I tell you. And we will lead us into the 11 o'clock hour, and Music and Me, of course, give you some great tunes, and that will be terminating off at the 12 o'clock hour with Today in 60 seconds. But first, let me jump into telling you that residents of Maiduguri, Borno State capital, were thrown into shock on Monday evening following deafening sounds of multiple explosions. Boko Haram terrorists were suspected to have planted improvised explosives device, IEDs, in parts of the ancient town. And the gate of University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital, Monday, Market Roundabout, and El Kanemi were areas affected by the explosion. Did you hear one of the places that's been affected? The gates of the University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital was one of the explosion sites. Monday Market Roundabout, another one. El Kanemi were also affected by the explosion. That's what's going on, and that should be the Borno municipal area, if I'm not mistaken. Now, it's coming into town, you know what I'm saying now. So the federal government says the economic and governance reforms introduced by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu are beginning to yield positive results, with early indicators pointing to improved investor confidence and growing economic momentum. So the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, stated this in London during a World Press Conference ahead of President Tinubu's official visit to the United Kingdom, that is the UK. Nigeria's headline inflation rates declined marginally to 15.06% in February, according to the latest report released by the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS. Now, the report noted that the February figure represents a 0.04 percentage points decrease compared with the 15.10% recorded in January of 2026. I should also put it out, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Monday yesterday swore in Taiwo Oyedele as the Minister of State for Finance. So the brief ceremony took place at the President's office, Presidential Villa, Abuja. That should be around 2:30 p.m., right? We'll put it out there for you in the news if you follow through, but in case you missed it, that's it. Okay, several passengers now sustained injuries on Monday after a Abuja-Kaduna train was involved in an accident along the track. The incident occurred near Asham along the busy rail line connecting Abuja and Kaduna, triggering panic among passengers on board the train. We've not heard any casualty just yet, and I don't hope to hear that. I'm not sure you also want to hear any casualty, but of course, there are people who had their face first on the metallic body of the train, injured. And from what we put out there for you in the news, 2 trains came together. I don't know whether in conjugal bliss, I can't say. Whether they're in marriage, I don't know. But they came together, and we don't even know how that is happening. But that's a conversation, another kettle of fish entirely for another day. Now, the African Democratic Congress, ADC, has accused influential figures within the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, of plotting to ensure that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu emerges unopposed as the only contender in the 2027 presidential election. The party, in a statement on Monday, vowed to resist the move by all means necessary in defense of democracy. Okay. Officials of the Anambra State government, supported by the state security outfit Operation Udo Gachi, codenamed Agunechemba, on Monday sealed more than 1,000 shops at the popular Bridgehead Drug Market, Ogbogu, in Onisha, Anambra State. So the action was taken over alleged non-compliance with a directive by Governor Chukwuma Soludo, suspending the Monday sit-at-home order. I see. So gunmen now suspected to be bandits, as at yesterday attacked Sabon community in Millennium City, Chikum local government area of Kaduna State, killing one person and abducting 7 others. The attackers reportedly stormed the community in large numbers in the early hours of today, invaded a residence and abducted 3 women and 4 children. Yeah. They killed one person, abducted 7 others. In one of the homes, they abducted 3 women and 4 children, 7 in number. Okay, the federal government has fulfilled its pledge to reward members of Nigeria's senior women's basketball team, the Tigers, following their historic win at the 2025 FIBA Women's AfroBasket, where they successfully defended the continental title. The rewards, which include documents for houses and national honors, were formally presented to the players in Lyon, France, by the chairman of the National Sports Commission, Shehu Diko, alongside the commission's Director General, Bukola Olokwade. All right. Now, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has ordered the demolition of an estate illegally built on a green area in Guzape, Abuja. Wike gave the order during routine inspection of ongoing project in Abuja on Monday. He explained that a plot was initially allocated for park and recreation, but was converted into residential without approval. And there's also been fingers at the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory over the same issue. The same minister, they say that you've also converted certain places that was meant for reserves, recreation, into residential. Well, maybe one of these days we'll catch him and bring him here to have a conversation with us. After all, is he not serving you and I? Yes, he is serving us too. Okay, so yeah, one of his days we will do that. That is if he allows. But then again, the conversation is still ongoing on here and right here. This is Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show. This is how we start your day the right way and make sure that you are informed and never at any point in time should you be deformed, okay, as a promise. Now, I see the Nation newspaper on here and right here, right? The big story on the front page of the Nation newspaper this morning: Tinubu wife begin historic state visit to United Kingdom. Oh, I see that. Look at that now. President to get royal reception at Windsor Castle. I see. And this other writer to that, it says 746 million pounds financing agreement on port upgrade to be signed. Oh, I see. Okay, and that story continues on page 2 of the Nation newspaper. At the base of the Nation newspaper, you'd see this one on page 6. NSIB launches probe into Abuja Kaduna train accident. NSIB launches probe into Abuja Kaduna train accident. We were running away from accidents on the roadways. Now we go get a train accident. And you know what? A train accident is not something you want to even imagine. Trust me, a lot of metals here and there. Oh, good Lord. But anyways, though, I hope they will do something about it and investigate properly. Bring those who probably are the perpetrators or those who may have, as a result of their carelessness, made other people suffer. This is Nigeria, though. Continued on page 2 of the story: drive economic growth. Tinubu urges Oyedele. New minister takes office. All right, and that one, of course, we move away. Add 1 to 2, and you get 3. Stock market gains hits 30 trillion naira stock market gain hits 30 trillion naira. NGX attributes investors' confidence to reforms. That story continued on page 3. Above the Nation newspaper banner now, just build a flyover across it now. Zulum condemns bombings in Maiduguri. Page 3 has got that. To page 4, adding 1 to 3, you already know how it goes. Page 4, 8.7 billion naira case. How funds were moved to firms linked to Malami. Are we still talking about? Why is it that when people steal money in this country, we keep having links and links and links and properties not in their name, but in their name somehow connected to them, and you cannot catch them. You can't say it's theirs. You can't say it's not. What is going on here? Page 4. I thought we were done with Malami. We're still talking Malami up until today. Page 4 has got that one, though. I guess I have a feeling that there's more to come from the Malami gate, if you like me to call it that way. Declining cost of food services push inflation down to 15%. Page 7 to another page 7 now. Dangote China's GCL Group seal $4.2 billion US dollars gas deal. And DIG, Sanwo-Olu's free medical outreach for police will enhance efficiency. All right, page 15 has got that story right there. And so we move away from the Nation and we bring you the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, ADC vows to resist plots to make Tinubu sole presidential candidate. Accuses APC of plots to destabilize party. Page 16, many casualties feared as explosions rock crowded areas in Maiduguri. Many casualties feared as explosions rock crowded areas in Maiduguri. University Teaching Hospital gate in Maiduguri affected. El Kanemi affected. There is also a popular market affected. And that's what's going on. Page 30. Now let's get you the big story now. Tinubu in historic visits to UK to sign MOU, Memorandum of Understanding on Trade, Investment, Defense. It's got a couple of riders to its state visit. First by Nigerian leader in 37 years to witness signing of £746 million financing deal between UK Export Finance, NPA, Finance Ministry, and the last rider visit to showcase gains of policy reforms. Information Minister is saying that on page 2. Okay, NADDC, NMDPRA forge partnership to drive Nigeria's CNG adoption. Page 27. APC convention now. NWC, National Working Committee, I believe, retains zoning arrangements. Page 15. And treating infected teeth may protect one from heart disease. Can you beat that connection? For you that don't like to brush your teeth, you don't like to take care of your teeth, you're just there. You say, don't worry, it's the teeth. It will take care of itself. Well, you hear it now. Treated infected teeth may protect one from heart disease. All right. Some research into health right there saying that and giving that on page 2. And now the base. Passengers injured in Abuja Kaduna train accident. NSIB begins probe. Page 3 has got that story. In case you're just tuning in for the first time, this is Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show, and this is the page, as you like to call it, the newspaper review segment, where we will open the phone lines in the course of the discourse so that you can add your voice loudly and clearly in the arena of the pages. So keep your fingers crossed. We're not there yet, but we're close. All right, now the Punch newspaper it is, as I see the big story. Federal government active evacuation plan as Middle East crisis worsens. Federal government activates evacuation plan as Middle East crisis worsens. Page 2 has got that story. 3 riders follow through. Federal government engages Nigerian embassies. Nations worsens travel uncertainties for Nigerians. Oh, good Lord. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? You want to see what I'm seeing? Please get onto the Facebook page right now, under the sound of my voice, Eagles FM Abuja, and see the wreck, the train wreck. Look at that. This is not beautiful at all. This doesn't look good. I am now imagining how the passengers on this one, how they are doing mentally, psychologically, even spiritually, physically, and otherwise. Good Lord, this is terrible. This is not nice. All right, get to the YouTube channel too and see for yourself if you're on YouTube right there. We already saved you the stress of having to change platform. So stick with YouTube right now, Eagles TV Abuja, and see what I'm saying with what daily now? The Punch newspaper, that is. Look at the way that train just... that's not nice. But anyways, though, you see the story now on page 24. Probe begins after Kaduna Abuja train accident injures passengers. All right. Bomb explosions hit Maiduguri after security forces repel insurgents' attacks. Page 45. Page 5 now. Police seek help to identify woman's body found in Oyo. I should take that one again because somebody might be needing this one. Police seek help to identify woman's body found in Oyo. Page 5. Okay. So this one here on page 44, Oyedele vows tax reforms implementation after swearing in. Hitting the ground running, talking about that, don't you think? Page 14 now, Tinubu promises tariff relief for media companies. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Tinubu promises tariff relief for media companies. You might also want to look into their welfare too. It's not just the tariff relief, whether private or public. Mr. President, look into their welfare too. Very important, okay? Page 14 has got that one, but that feels good. You know what? Well, it's a promise. I was going to ring a bell to it, but it's still a promise until it's executed. We'll leave it at that. Page 33 now, this one. Petrol diesel vessels arrive Nigeria amid price surge, while imported petrol still enters Nigeria. NMDPRA saying that on page 33. To another page 33 now. Food inflation hits 12.12% as input costs soars. All right, page 33 has got that one right there. And so we say bye-bye to that daily. That is the Punch. And we bring this one to you. This should be the Guardian newspaper. The big story now, Middle East crisis. International travel squeeze. Tickets spike by 100% as airlines cancel flights. All right, page 6. To page 15 now, inflation eases to 15.06% despite slight rise in food prices. All right, and this one here, Zulum condemns Maiduguri explosions, calls for calm vigilance. That's all? Calls for calm vigilance? I don't hear. We're launching investigation. I'll be at the forefront. I want to see for myself what's going on. Well, those are your thoughts. I am just thinking them out loudly for you. But yeah, that's just what it is. Page 2 has got this one though. Let's go to page 4. NCDC records 109 deaths, 469 cases of Lassa fever in 2026. NCDC records 109 deaths, 469 cases of Lassa fever in 2026. 109. That's a lot. God rest your souls. Page 4. It's got that one. Police counter fan over arrest of bandits at Akure Airport. Page 5. And to page 6. Oh, they're following each other back to back. Pages 4, 5, and 6. Presidency kicks as ADC alleges plots to make Tinubu sole presidential candidate. At the very base of the Guardian newspaper, ISO World Advisory Board plans awards to promote standards economic progress. Page 5 has got that one right there. And let's see, just above the big story, but right underneath the Guardian newspaper banner now, Nigerians anticipate improved ties as Tinubu departs for UK. Page 3. Page 5 now, Falana Adeborua fault reintroduction of sanitization exercise in Lagos. Page 3 now, Oyedele sworn in as finance minister vows to drive revenue fiscal reforms. Is that why you got in there in the first place, Oyedele? I'm just saying, do your job. Do your job. All right, now I'll take you to this one. It's going to be the last one that I'll be bringing to you just before we hit the phone lines and get to hear from you loudly and clearly. ADC alleges plots to destabilize party. All right, ADC alleges plot to destabilize party. And this one you find on page 12 of the Daily Trust newspaper. To page 8 now. 5 foreigners kidnapped at Zamfara mining site. 5 foreigners kidnapped at Zamfara mining site. Why am I not surprised, are you? And to this one, page 6 again, looking popular. Our last moments with slain soldiers. Our last moments with slain soldiers. Families are saying that. All right, the big story with God rest this soldier's souls. Amen to that. The big story now with the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Many feared dead in Maiduguri explosions. And you can find this one on pages 3 and 4 of the Daily Trust newspaper, and you can see the explosion locations of multiple explosions in Maiduguri town. There is a map right there. Monday Market area, that's part one of it. UMTH, that's the University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital area, right? That's the gate. Oh, look at the vandalism that's gone on there. And of course, post office area, that's the third place, and I think that's where they call El Kanem. Or El Kanami, I guess. Right. But anyways, though, that's what's going on right there in Maiduguri. Should believe that will be the capital of Borno State. And I see this one on page 5. Witnesses recount Kaduna Abuja train accident. That's a bizarre one. Tinubu swears in Oyedele as minister. Page 10. Page 17 now. Food prices rise despite drop in inflation. Good Lord help me. I don't even know what's going on in the markets. Good Lord. Oh, good Lord. Well, anyways, I'll leave it there. To page 34 now. 200 families displaced in Cross River. 200 families displaced in Cross River. And that would be all for the front page of Nigerian newspapers. Opening the phone lines officially now, because I want to hear from you loudly and clearly. And please go straight to the point. Do not hover around. Just give me your name, your exact location. Give me your thoughts, and that is it. Let every other family member have their voice fair share in the conversation this morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning to you, Moses.
Moses, absolutely.
Awesome. Let's get into it.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
In accident, clash together. UD. Is it not the issue of incompetence? Some of the incompetent engineer or leaders have in the offices. Imagine carelessness for two planes to come and two train, not plane of UD. This mistake is an expensive mistake. Thank God the investigators, they are already on their duty. They should fish them out. People who are behind this. If they are not competent, drop them. Some of the people who claim that they are engineers, they are this, they are that, and they cannot use their profession positively. Drop them. That is what is even affecting our protein.
Right.
And finally, bomb explosion killed many, or no, destroy items and many other people. They have started again. Silence. They have come up again. So what are you with these people? People should sit up because they are ready to go to any land as a revenge. I read my case. God bless you.
Many thanks. Thank you, Moses, right there. Moses giving us some thoughts as well as highlighting some caution. Let's be cautious. Hello, good morning.
Eugene.
Yes, good morning to you, Bright.
This guy, we have done this one. What we are discovering is depreciation. News in the negative side, not in the positive side. And every day we are asking what is happening. Just like the last caller said, how is it that a particular region of the country, they don't even have enough space to have admission? They have overqualified. That ones not qualified. They even give one of them. They are the ones handling everywhere in this country. And when you say it, they say it's happening, and you want the country to move forward. Okay, look at now. You see, go to the south. Even they are going, they are there settling the family issues or communal clashes. But come to Brunei here, they say that they are lacking soldiers, and terrorists are finding pleasure and killing and destroying and dehumanizing everybody there. Because most of them are in the southeast. If you go to southeast and south, where we come from, every mine, every mine, you see checking points, and there's no war there. But where there is war, They are not there. And
Okay.
they have said that there's no checking point again, but it's still there. And we running how many countries? And you see that when it happens, that's how we're telling you that if we let the community leaders and the government leaders talk to their people, what is happening here now? Is it two different countries who are sponsoring this thing?
Okay.
So that we know where we start from. If they cannot handle it, let the public handle it.
Okay, all right. If y'all can't handle it as the government, where we give you the constitutional and, of course, legal rights to, maybe you should let the public handle it. But I don't think so, right? The public will never handle it well. It will only cause more heated, unresolved problems and issues. I just hope that the respective agencies will sit up, wake up, remove the scale from their faces, because they're the ones who put it on their faces, and see the real, right? I will head out now. I've got bills to pay. Time out. We'll